This video is a rewind of the information we've already shared about how to register for next year's classes. Next year, we are planning on having a normal 7-period schedule like we've had every other year except this current school year. Therefore, we're asking students to register to select 7 courses that will be their main courses for next year. However, we don't know what might be coming in the future, so we are also asking that just in case we have to change to the 4x4 schedule like we have this year, we want students to choose their 8th class and call that alternate 1. Then students will also need 3 other classes to take instead of the 7 if something happens and one of the 7 doesn't fit in their schedule. Graduation requirements. When students go in to make their course request, they're going to notice that they will have at least 2 courses that are quote unquote locked in Synergy for them. Every single student will have an English and a math class next year. Every student needs English and math all of their years of high school. Current 11th graders who are about to be 12th graders will probably not have any other classes already in Synergy that are locked. But every other grade will probably have a science and social studies class as well. That leaves everyone at least 3 classes to choose based on their interests, their graduation requirements, and possible entrance requirements for their post-secondary plans, maybe college requirements, for instance. Every student needs 1 technology class, 1 art class, 1 PE and health class, and then either 2 world language credits or a pathway or academy. We can go over this more with students one-on-one, and there's lots of information on our website. Remember, there's lots of options of what classes you might want to take. The ARL, which stands for Applied Research Lab, has lots of programs, both hands-on and also GT Advanced Study. Some of the most popular examples are the health fields, automotive, animations, and cybersecurity. However, there are upwards of 20 programs available at ARL. You can go to arl.hcpss.org to see more information or go to our Longreach website. Another thing that we don't want students to forget about is that you can start college classes while you're still in high school through Howard Community College. You can check out more information about Jumpstart on our webpage and our Canvas pages. How do I know what classes I can choose from? That's a great question. There's options. I know that you can't click on a link in this presentation, but I will add to the web pages and to the comments here links for classes for rising 10th graders, rising 11th graders, and rising 12th graders. The other option is you can just search for classes that are interesting to you when you're making the Synergy choices, when you're in the Synergy page making your choices. I'm going to show you exactly what to click in order to get into Synergy and make your choices. It's better to do this on a computer, but I know that a lot of people use their phones for things like this, so I wanted to show you what it would look like on your phone. First, go to hcpss.me and click on Synergy, not Canvas. Next, you will see this. You see your name, and then there will be a drop down that says Home. Click on Home, and that will give you a pull-down menu. On the pull-down menu, click Course Request. Then click where it says Click here to change course requests. You can see right here there are 4 courses listed for this student: an English class, a math class, a science class, and a social studies class. This student is a rising 11th grader. They'll be in 11th grade next year, so they have 4 classes already put into Synergy for them. If they want to have those classes changed, I'll let you know how to do that in 1 minute. You'll note here that this time to make these selections ends on January 15th. Therefore, the student wants to make his decisions before then. After you click click here to change course requests, you'll see the selected course requests that are already entered, and then you'll have an area where you can see search courses. Because this is on a phone, you're going to either have to turn the phone sideways or scroll to the right to see the other columns. If you scroll over to the right, you'll see that you have a course title column and a little magnifying glass. This student was interested in Project Lead the Way. We know that's PLTW, but if they were looking for English or a sports class, they might type sport. You don't have to type the whole thing. Just get close, and then it'll bring up all of the options. The other way to do it is every single course that's available is in this list alphabetically, so you could look that way also. This student typed in PLTW, and 3 choices came up for the student. They know that they wanted to take the first choice, but they have to scroll back over to the left to see the plus and asterisk options. If the student clicks on the plus, it will add the course as a course request. That's the main 7. If they click the star, it will add it as an alternate. Remember, everyone needs 7 credits, so that's likely to be 7 classes in course request, and then also 4 alternates. This student clicked plus, which brought it up here in the top of this list of selected course requests. The student will continue to search for classes they want and add them with either the plus or the asterisk. Remember, you need 7 main requests and 4 alternates. This student has chosen 2 CTE classes and a music class, which all adds up to 7 classes. Now, you do have the option to lock your course requests. If you are 100% sure that these are the only classes that you plan on taking and you don't want to be able to change them again, you can click it. However, if you want to be able to change it, then don't click course request, lock course request, because otherwise your counselor or Ms. Whitten, myself, will have to unlock it for you. Now, this student sees that they were recommended for English 11 AP and Physics 1 AP. This student does not want to take English 11 AP. He wants to take 11 honors, and he wants to take AP Physics C instead of AP Physics 1. So he needs his mom to help him fix it. His mom will go into her synergy. So to change English, math, science, social studies classes that are locked, your parent needs to go into their synergy. It happens in their account, and do a course placement review. So the parent logs in and sees this list of options under the home drop down, and they click more options. And then this list comes up under more options, and they click course placement review. Then there's a quick little form that they fill out and submit online. Something important for you to know is that we will be emailing every single student at Longreach will have an opportunity to meet with their counselor to discuss their schedule for next year. It's hard for us to stop by your classes and pull you out like we normally would in the building. Therefore, we will be emailing all students some important information about scheduling in January. You need to know how to check your HCPS email in order to get the information. The way to check your HCPSS email is to go to hcpss.me, scroll down past Canvas and Synergy, which you're used to checking, and go all the way down to where it says Office 365 email. Click Office 365 email where the red arrow is pointing, and then log in. You do not need to type at inst.hcpss.org. You should be able to just type your normal login and your normal password. Then you can check your email by going to the inbox. You will be getting at least 2 emails in the next couple of weeks. One is an email about your appointment with your counselor, and it'll have information of the meet code and what time and what day to go to that meeting. It'll also have an email from me, Ms. Whitten, with some suggested electives. We've gathered up information from all of your teachers and tried to give you some suggestions of some electives that might be enjoyable for you or might be helpful for you for your future plans. So keep your eye on your email. You will have gotten those emails no later than January 5th. If you don't remember anything else about this, you need to remember you can only add your request between now and January 15th. You must choose 7 classes and 4 alternates, and that you will have a chance to meet with your counselor in January or the beginning of February. So please check your email. Today, during lightning time, which is immediately following period 2, we're having a presentation all about electives. Come to find out more information. On Thursday, January 7th, from 11:30 to 12:30, we're having an electives fair. You can join us on Google Meet at LRHS-electives fair. This is similar to what we used to do in the atrium during lunch times when we were in the building. We're also having a special family student scheduling information night virtually on Thursday, January 7th from 6 to 7 p.m. We will be sending out more information about the Google codes and phone numbers for parents that need to join by phone. Immediately following the family student scheduling information night, ARL is having an information night the same evening from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Keep in mind, you can always email your counselors and make sure that you're keeping an eye out to the Longreach Student Resources page in Canvas because we'll be putting a lot of information there too. Thanks so much. And if you have questions, remember, counselors are available every day from 11:30 to 1 p.m. at LRHS-counselor.